Hello and welcome to my channel, Roberta Tachi, your space for a profound journey into holistic well-being, healing, and empowerment. I'm Roberta Tachi and I'm thrilled to have you here with me today. On this channel, we are going to explore all sorts of interesting things about life's mysteries, from the most grounded aspects of our physical, emotional, and mental health to the most ethereal realms of spirituality and consciousness. You see, I have been dedicating my life over 30 years to study, learn, practice, and teach in these realms, and I'm excited to share this knowledge and wisdom with you. This channel will be about health, autoimmune disease, personal growth, embodiment, healing, trauma, energy work, mind and body integration, enlightenment, and empowerment. You will see some interviews that I have been doing related to autoimmune disease, and you also might find some of the things we discussed here to be quite unique, maybe even a little out there or too woo-woo for you. And that's perfectly okay. If something doesn't quite resonate with you or seems beyond your current understanding, I have a suggestion. My suggestion is that you create an imaginary box and you put next to you. If something does not resonate with you and is too much out there or too much woo-woo, just put in the imaginary box and maybe you can explore another time or just leave it there. So the core essence of our journey here is about connecting the divine with the everyday, making holistic health, healing, management of difficult emotions, trauma release part of our daily life. We understand that for many of you, the path of well-being involves not only the physical health, but also addressing and navigating negative emotions and trauma release. So the mental part. So whether you are seeking ways to improve your physical health or emotional health, mental health, or how to handle difficult situations in a better way, better way to handle stress, you will find practical guidance here. So I invite you to actively participate here in this community, ask questions, share your insights. Please comment the videos because this will help me. Your feedback will help me to shape the content of all the videos that I want to prepare for you here. So I'm going to talk about embodiment and teach you some techniques and teach a way of doing, because I can talk about many things and I can share a lot of information with you. But my desire for you is to embody the transformation, to live the experience. So what I'm talking about and teaching is not just information, but transformation. Transformation of your health, of your way of being, of your thoughts about yourself, even transformation of your view of the world. For example, most of my clients ask me about fatigue. They have this lack of energy, lack of vitality. They want to do something and it seems like difficult to have the energy to do things. And there are many reasons for that, but today I want to talk about one of them. So this lack of vitality and lack of energy that you might have been feeling now is because your energy and your vitality is being used with something else, somewhere else in your body. You might not know, but you spend a lot, and I mean really a lot of energy protecting and defending yourself from something that is not happening anymore. And of course, this is unconscious. This normally is something that happened in the past, and it's totally unconscious. You do not know. And there are many, many examples, but I'm going to give you a simple example so they have an idea. So let's suppose you have had a bicycle accident when you were a child. And it's a very common thing and pretty normal. All of us had that experience. It's common. So then let's say that, for example, you hurt your leg or you hurt your right knee, for example. And now 30, 40, 50 years later or more, your leg tissues are still protecting your knee, or your leg is protecting because of this bicycle accident that you have. It's like tightened like this. The tissues are still with the memory of that, and even though it's not happening anymore, this makes your tissues quite rigid. It is a type of what I call pseudo-protection, because the accident is not happening anymore, and in fact now When it happened, it was good. It protected you to not to hurt more. But now this caused a lack of mobility, lack of flexibility. The fascia gets dry, dehydrate, your body tightens right above the knee or inside the knee itself. Interesting is normally you're not even present there. But there's a lot of energy being used to do that protection, to tighten the tissues. The tissues cannot just be tightened without you having some type of effort, even is completely unconscious. So now because you're not so present and because you're tightened, the knee or the leg cannot function in the most optimal way because the tissues don't have the flexibility, they don't have the capacity even to stretch because they become more rigid, tighten inside so that you cannot move as you would like to, or you think you might be moving normally, but in fact you lost the optimal functioning of that area. I'm just giving an example, random example here. I'm not saying you have that problem, but that is something common that I see a lot. Now, because you're not so present and because this is happening and because the tissues inside might be so tight, you might also hurt again the same area. Or you might bump into furniture or places that you do not use your leg in the best way. So we explore ways of releasing this protection, or what I call the pseudo protection. So the whole energy and effort that you have been using for so many years or for so many decades to hold those tissues tight and rigid and protect are now released. So the energy is now available to you so that you can use to do whatever you want to do. So you have more vitality. Now, can you imagine how many things you are holding there in your body that you don't even know? This is directly related to how many, for example, accidents you had when you were little, or how many diseases you had, or how many health issues you had, or how traumatic was your life when you were a child or when you were growing up. And many other reasons. There are many reasons. So, but I just wanted to understand that in this channel, we're going to talk deeply about how to change, how to understand the reasons for certain behaviors, for thoughts, emotions, the lack of energy, lack of health, or your way of being. I'm not saying everything is because of that reason. I'm just giving you an example. And this is just the beginning for you to know. So we will explore these topics and more in upcoming videos. And we will be delving into the nuances and the practice and experiences and information and transformation that can elevate and help your health to be better, your emotional resilience, your well-being, and also elevate your consciousness. So I'm very happy that you are here. So let's embark together on this journey. And I want to express my gratitude for you for being here. And please comment, write it down, ask questions, and whether you seek physical healing, emotional balance, personal growth, release of trauma, or a deeper connection with yourself and the universe, you have found a place here. So make sure to stay tuned to my channel. So subscribe and ring the notification bell below so that you don't miss a single healing and transformational episode video here. So welcome to Roberta Tachi Channel. See you soon.